have the capacities to do so? Question mark. But I know that there are very positive examples from Mr. Rambaldi here, who with his participatory geographical information systems group has done a huge amount of work in regards to what is peer group review. So there is a lot of information there, and I think we can build on that. I like very much the film festival. I have been 8 years in Burkina Faso, where there is FESPACO. Maybe we should have something similar for agriculture, a great idea. Certainly we have to make videos more professional. We have a lot of videos and we have seen the big difference in quality. Thank you for your attention. To provide a platform, I think Mr. Rambaldi has given the response already, the tags on delicious video for deaf, and there are maybe other things to be identified like YouTube, etc. Now, I like very much the idea providing places for internship programs for journalists. We would then need to identify where should they do their internships. Is it in ministries, or is it with CTA, or with CARDI, or FAO? So we should look into these options, but we are talking again about youth, and we should give young professionals this opportunity to do their first steps in the professional life, and internships is a great idea. Now, the network for agricultural journalists, certainly we can play a role to trigger that. I thank you for this idea. It's again on networking. Now, what has been said on sustainable model, to come up with a sustainable model. I think we had heard about the business model, and the business model is one approach, but voluntary contributions, and when you take the example from Wikipedia, you can see what a voluntary instrument can do. It's great. So there are two models: on the one side the business, on the other side the voluntary. With that, I think I would like to stop here. You have heard a lot, you have exchanged a lot. I have learned a lot during these days, and I'm very sorry that I could not be with you on Tuesday because of our executive board meeting. Next time I think we will organize that in a different way so that we can be fully together over the whole 4 days. It's now the moment where I would like to thank all those who have come a long way from Caribbean, from Pacific, from Africa. That's a difficult travel sometimes, and I appreciate that you are with us to share your experiences. I would also like to thank those who have accepted the additional workload to prepare yourself for making presentations, or playing the role of a chair, or playing the role of summarizing debates, etc. Those who have put together the Declaration of Brussels. I think that's a great piece of work, still in the draft stage, but we will get up something. I would have preferred something more concise on one page, just to ensure that those who are the quick readers but need to understand what has happened here do have the time to read that. Then great thanks goes of course to the steering committee who has prepared that whole event. And I think we should put our hands together here. And I think for the next event we have just to put a few experts from the ministry side and from the researcher side and from the farmer side to make that steering committee representing then really, as we say, the two sides, if I can say so. Then also thank you very much to the interpreters and for the technical people who have helped us with Glasshouse, who is making sure that everything is taped and recorded and cut and put nicely together so that we can see tomorrow online on our various websites and distribute that largely. Have I forgotten something? My team. Yes, I would like to thanks to my team who has been here working sometimes very long and even longer than long. I think they were fully committed and I'm very proud of that. I wish you a safe trip back home to your respective families and countries, and I hope to see you next time, even though then I may then not be with CTA anymore, but there are other occasions and I hope to see you again. Thanks very much for having me.